This drawing technique will change how you approach perspective forever. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how the placement of your horizon line can impact the angle and the view of your 3-point perspective. So let's get into the tutorial. Today, I'll be using pencil, paper, eraser, sharpener. If you guys want, you can also use a ruler, totally optional. The first technique I'm going to show you is the placement of the horizon line at a higher angle. So firstly, we're going to draw out our guidelines. I'm going to make a line for the horizon line. Then I'm going to draw vanishing points here, here, and here. Because it's a 3-point perspective, we're going to have 3 vanishing points. And then I'm going to draw it. I'm going to join the lines together. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 vanishing points. And then my horizon line here, I've just called it HL, which stands for horizon line. So now, from each vanishing point, we're going to draw leading lines out. So we're going to start from 3 and just draw our guidelines going outwards. Right? Then we're going to do the same for 2. And now the same for 1. And as you can see now, we've got a little grid. So alongside that grid, we're going to draw our box shape, yeah? So let's make a simple box just by following that line, following that guideline that we've already drawn. Just join up the box. And if you ever get lost, follow that guideline. If you choose, you can use a ruler, it's optional. Now look, so now see we've got a box here. Yeah? And now, to prove to you first of all that it's a 3-point perspective, I will draw some more lines. Now look what happens. It gets smaller, doesn't it? As it goes towards vanishing point 2. The same for this point here. It gets smaller. Yeah, the same for this one. The objects get smaller, right? So now we have this box shape. We have it from a higher angle, yeah? Because we've placed our horizon line above the subject. So you could say it's a bird's eye view. So imagine that there's a bird flying past this building, looking down at it. Or imagine you got Spider-Man slinging webs and going past these buildings and looking through it. This is the angle you're going to get. Yeah, and to add more definition, shade. Add the shading. Yeah, and we can do another tutorial on shading, which I think I have actually. So if you want to see that, click the link in the description after this. Right? So now we've got the bird's eye view, but Josh, what about the low angle? Well, I'll show you that right now. The low angle view, we're going to do the same concept we took here, but we're going to flip that triangle and turn it around. So firstly, let's draw a triangle. Then let's label it vanishing point 1, 2, and 3, right? Now you can move these vanishing points to suit your drawing, but for the purposes of the tutorial, I'm keeping it very simple and placing them there at the edge of the triangle. We're going to do the same thing now. Leading lines out from the vanishing point. Yeah. Now we've got our guidelines drawn out. We can see we've got a grid. So now let's draw the box. Remember, if you get lost, just follow back to the guideline. Follow it back to the guideline. Any new line you want to make, just follow it back to the guideline. Yeah. And also, very important, you're probably going to erase these lines here. So you want to draw these lines very light. Yeah, you want to draw your guidelines very light because you probably will erase them. So now we've got a low angle view, and now I can shade that because there's no light hitting it, so it will be really dark. Yeah. So now you see we've got a box shape here from a low angle view, yeah? Low angle. Or what I like to call a worm's eye. A worm's eye view. This is the horizon line here. So do you see now the placement of the horizon line is crucial to the angle of your drawing. Yeah. And now if you want to add more character, you can shade, add different tones, add windows and doors if that's what you choose to do. Yeah. So this is how you would do it with a 3-point perspective. Remember the angle. Yeah, so we've covered high, we've covered low. Now let's go for a center point of view. So for this one, we're going to make a diamond shape. So we've got our horizon line in the center. Then let's place a line above and one below. And let's join it up in a diamond shape. Yeah. Then we're going to do the same thing, label it 1, 2, and 3. You can even extend that a little bit more to make it more of a diamond here. So here we go. Same concept what we did before. Draw those leading guidelines out. And the same here. And the same here. Draw those guidelines leading out from the vanishing point. Now we can draw our box again. Yeah, so look now. I've just followed the guidelines and I'm putting pressure on the pencil to emphasize it. Yeah. So now look, now we've got another shape here, yeah, from a center point of view here. Yeah, so this time the horizon line is in the center. Then now look, if it gets smaller, it goes that way, right? There you go. Same this side. If it gets smaller, it goes towards the vanishing point as it gets smaller. Same with above as well. Yeah. So there you go. Just to recap now, bird's eye view, high line, worm's eye view, low line, central view, center line. So there we have it, guys. That is the drawing technique of the placement of the horizon line. Remember, it's crucial to the angle of your drawing. So I've used it in a 3-point perspective scenario, but I do have other videos where I've used it in 2-point. And you can also check out my other videos on my YouTube channel where I explain perspective in more detail. If you're still struggling with learning perspective, you can book a one-to-one coaching session with me and I can talk you through it. Click the link in the description to see more. Great news, I also have an exhibition coming up. So if you want to see my work in person, if you want to meet me in real life and ask me any questions about my work or how I work, you can definitely do that. My exhibition will be on the May 19th at an exhibition space called ArtFix. So if you want to see that, then click the link in the description and you can be able to get your ticket from there. So we'll see you on May 19th. And don't forget, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see more. Peace.